Hi Jessica, I'm making bread today, so I thought I'd make a video of this so you could see it. The first thing I did was mix my milk, water, sugar, and yeast together and let it sit for about 10 minutes to let the yeast activate. You can see that the yeast is bubbly on the top, nice and foamy. You let it rest for about 10 minutes to do that. And then you pour that in your mixing bowl. You can do the raising of the yeast in the mixing bowl as well. Then my recipe calls for butter, 3 ounces or 3 tablespoons of melted butter or softened butter. So I'm just using what I have left here. Next comes the salt. And the recipe called for 3 tablespoons of sugar, and I used 1 tablespoon to proof the yeast, to activate the yeast. I'm only going to put about half of a tablespoon more in there. Flour. The recipe calls for 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I've made this recipe before and found that only 2½ cups was what I needed. I use half bread flour, half all-purpose flour. But you can use all-purpose flour, that's all of total, that's fine if you don't have bread flour. So I'm putting in 1 cup of all-purpose flour and 1 cup of bread flour in.